Project REACH is an intriguing program provided through OSU OKC. We want to talk about that. Karen Crucy is with me. She's the Learning Center Director, and Kyle Williams, Director of Enrollment Management. Karen, let's hear a little bit about Project REACH.
Project REACH is a 16-year-old program. It's a joint project of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Oklahoma Department of Human Services. Clients are referred from DHS to the program. It provides them computer training or allows them to brush up on the latest programs if they're already computer proficient. They can also choose to specialize in medical office or legal office, medical terminology. They have quite a few options once they improve their computer skills. And the ultimate goal is, of course, employability and being self-sufficient.
And all of those things are so important to the Oklahoma economy that we have those services provided. What about the wonderful things that have happened at OSU OKC in the way of facilities over the last few years?
Within the last 2 years, the area that I'm the director of, the Learning Center, has expanded. It's doubled its capacity. We've gone from 30 computers on the main floor to 66, and we have 25 in each of 3 adjoining classrooms. It is busy. We're seeing over 1,000 students per week and 3,000 hours of actual student time in the Learning Center. It's a really great facility.
And so as you walk in, what are some of the changes and improvements that have been made?
We had an old-style kind of Formica desks that resembled pieces of pie. They were in a circle. Now we have very nice flat desks that offers the students a lot of area to work and spread out. Before, they were having to pull up chairs next to them. They were balancing their keyboards on their lap, and now they have ample space to work. Plus the newer, faster computers, lots of ability in printing, and access to computer programs necessary for the computer classes, as well as just general access to word processing, Excel access.
And kind of following into the footsteps of the computers and just the learning capabilities, what about the Reach for Work program?
A Reach for Work can take a client, and it's a 4-week quick turnaround program. We meet with the students, teach them how to write a really good, effective, strong resume, talk about them about interviewing skills, how to dress for an interview, and how to find job leads. We also have an interview stream where they get to interview with a computer, but it's taping them, and then they get to see what they really looked like on the interview. That's been very effective. It helps them pick up some of those annoying habits or really funny things that they do that they don't want to do in an interview.
So you find that new technology is really, really helping and accelerating the learning process.
Right. It just is so beneficial for them. And of course, being able to store their resume and then make changes as needed for particular jobs, that's really a benefit too.
Well, and I've noticed a coordination with Oklahoma City Public Schools is a part of what's happening also.
Yes, we coordinate with the Oklahoma City Public Schools to offer GED programs and ESL programs. ESL is English as a Second Language, and we have both beginner and advanced. The programs that we have are full now, and all over Oklahoma City we're full. So we were able, because we had the space, to offer a mid-semester GED program. So now we have a lot more opportunity to serve the students who need their GEDs. This schedule changes semester by semester, so it's always best to call and find out what we have openings.
How does a typical student progress through the ESL program?
They come in barely understanding any English at all, and in fact, I have a tutor who is bilingual who often translates for the Hispanic population and tells them the information that we need. The instructor that we have also has a bilingual translator that works with her sometimes. They can be at the very lowest level, and by the end of the semester, they're usually doing pretty well, and the goal, of course, is then to move into the advanced class.
And do you see, just from a human relations perspective, the improvement in self-worth and self-esteem as these folks go through this process of language and English acquisition?
Yes, and I think then, too, once they can understand English and speak English a little bit better, their chances of employability will also increase. We have one man there now who is 63, who is learning English for the first time.
So what is your age spectrum that you've seen?
There we see students all the way from their later 60s down through the traditional students of 17 and 18. So we see a broad spectrum.
Kyle, let me ask you a little bit about enrollment. You're the Director of Enrollment Management. We're seeing a difference now, I guess, a kind of a different environment today for the enrollment situation.
Yeah, absolutely. During the tougher economic times, we see a lot of students flooding to the universities and colleges, particularly two-year campuses like OSU Oklahoma City. At our campus, we've actually seen our largest enrollment increase in history. We have our largest student population. And out of that student population, a large percentage of those are adult students coming to us for a variety of reasons. For some of them, they never attempted college. This is their very first time. For many others, they may have attempted college and dropped out. They're returning to college now, or perhaps completed a degree, but they're coming back to get another degree and completely change their career field. So we're seeing all kinds of different types of adult students come through, and at OSU Oklahoma City in particular, we're very much accommodating to those students. One way in particular, which seems to be the biggest hurdle for students, is accessibility to classes. We not only do the traditional daytime classes, we have a large portion of our courses offered at night. We do weekend courses, we do online courses, we have courses offered on Cox. So all of those different formats allow students to access the classes and work around their families and work schedules.
So there's more, Kyle, of a movement toward accessibility in a broad spectrum, maybe focusing even more and more on what the needs and customizing the programs to the students?
Absolutely. As we've looked at the different programs that our students go into, we have some programs that you can complete entirely online. And we have some programs that students can obtain with all their general education done online, or many of our courses can all be found at night for those students that do work during the day. And then the services to support that, such as the ones that Karen described, free tutoring, but also support groups on campus for those adult students. So we're also providing the support services along with the academic accessibility.
Because in the past, as we all know, in the university environment, sometimes students have been having to go kind of through a maze or a template. So I guess what I'm hearing is that those change processes are happening now.
Absolutely, and it's really a one-stop shop for us on our campus, and that benefits not only the adult students but also the traditional students. It's so much easier now to work your way through the enrollment system, get into the courses, get access to services, and the communication is out there, so students find the information more readily available to financial aid that's also available to help them get through their programs.
And all those processes are important to make it easier for the educational experience to happen and to benefit the entire state economically. Well, Karen Crucy, thank you so much for joining us, Learning Center Director, and Kyle Williams, Director of Enrollment Management with OSU OKC. Okay. Well, you know, we've seen during these programs that it's just never too late to get back into an adult educational track to improve hiring potential, or even if you want to start your own business. It can be done in environments that will allow that business to have a high percentage of opportunity to succeed. So the programs are now in place to make transitions back into the classroom for adults a very doable opportunity.